I'm standing out in the dark. It's not dark. I got lights. I'm not going to be on long. I don't plan on it. It's dark. Isn't it a beautiful night? And to say a big storm is coming, I see nothing. I see a spider up there that's made a web. Look at that in the garden. And nobody's going to come on. Why? Because it's so late. Who's going to come on? This is fine. It's just me. Oh, I hear coyotes. Listen, listen. Oh, listen. That's coyotes. Hear the coyotes? I'm going to walk over here. I'll tell you what we're doing here in a minute. Gary doesn't know I'm live. He never knows I go live, but he knows I might. Listen. His and the herbs. Ooh, retracted. It's the coyotes. I probably won't be doing too much on the chat because it's dark. There's been a lot of coyotes howling tonight. Oh, another spider. I guess spiders belong in the garden, don't they? You're live, just Steph? Yes, I'll tell you what I'm doing live. Let me get out of here. I'm gonna walk into spider webs. And I just did. Okay. Gary is down in his garden. Now my dogs are barking, and everybody's dogs in the neighborhood are barking because of the coyotes. The coyotes have been barking all day. Gary is down in his garden, which I'm not hiking to at night, because we have a major, hold on, I'm going to scream, so hold on. Ike! Knock it off! At least they listened to me for a moment. Everybody else, Elsie stopped. Ike is still barking, I can hear. But they know when I say knock it off. I see everything's being retracted. Is everybody saying naughty, naughty things tonight? Mark, Oliver, really? What I'm doing is I don't know when he's going to be up. If he's not going to come up soon, then I'll just say hello to everybody and then we'll kind of cut it. Isn't it a beautiful night? He's coming up because we have a super bloom of dragon fruit. This is not a joke. He's in his garden up on a ladder trying to pollinate, because I thought he said, oh no. He's on top of a ladder in his garden trying to pollinate. I think he's, I don't know, 30, ouch. I'm moving the dragon fruit. 30 or 40 dragon fruit. And I saw a few through here. See how beautiful they are? I keep shouting. Let me see if I can reach over that way. Are they not beautiful? If we don't hand pollinate them, they may not get pollinated, and then they'll just fizzle out the flowers. So ours have to be hand pollinated. So he's down in his garden doing his. But I saw mine today and I said, I guess you're gonna come up and do mine, because there's through there, I see a lot of them didn't open yet. Let me get through my tomatoes. And I think I've got more in here. Oh, I'm not hiking in there. There is. Let me see. Hold on. See, there's more in there. I can't get in there. There's more there. But then he told me, you're not seeing them. He said, you got to walk around the other side. And when I hiked down today, oh my gosh, I think I counted over 30 of them on the other side. Opening tonight, that's not total. We're probably going to have hundreds of dragon fruit flowers. Now, what's causing the super bloom? Because I saw somebody else coming on and they said, oh, I've got a super bloom because I fertilized my dragon fruit. We don't fertilize our dragon fruit. We don't give them any plant food. They're just in the ground or in a pot. What I think it was is the weather. It was the perfect, let's say the perfect storm. Maybe that's not the perfect thing to say. It just, with all the rain we had and everything, just everything was perfect. The weather maybe being cool and then warm. I don't know. I'll try when Gary comes up to go down behind here to show you what's going on. But this is nothing. And then you can see all the others that will be opening soon. You can't really see in the dark. But let me see if we can go down here a little bit. But I'm going to get the gate open. He's down in his garden. So I said, well, maybe I'll try to go live. Let's try to do this without breaking my neck. Live on YouTube. And I don't have a flashlight. Here I'm going to go down real slow. And there's a step here. Real slow. I'll be screaming if I walk into a big spider web. Now he's down in his garden. See the flashlight down there? He's got a light. And he's got, you can't see. I don't think I can. Nope. His garden, you can't see it, but his garden is down there. There's the canyon. And you know his garden during the day is down there. You can't see at night. And he's in the dark. Why is he in the dark? Why doesn't he have lights down there? Why do he has bigger flashlights? Well, there he is. And he's climbing all along in his garden. And he is hand pollinating. I'm going to have to get a flashlight or you won't see what's going on. He's hand pollinating all the flowers down there. So he'll have a count when he comes up. Hear the ladder? So he's hoping, I told him, do you want to skip it? Whatever makes it, makes it. We have the horsefly-like carpenter bees here now. And let me tell you something, they work in the dark. I was working in my garden the other day in the dark, and it was amazing that they were going in and out of flowers, just salvias and everything, at night, because they don't go by the sun. They just go when they want to go, and they sleep in the planters at night, the males. I think the females have a nest. So it was really interesting. So they were all in the flowers tonight. And when I was over here on my garden, yeah, it's too dark. I don't know if this will work at all. They were going into the flowers. So they may do a lot of the work for us. Now in the morning, some of these dragon fruit flowers may still be open. And then honeybees may go in there, or regular pollinators, small flies, ants, and they'll pollinate too. But if they don't get in there in time, because it's like a very sensitive time, that then they won't get pollinated. So there's going to be hundreds of them, so I'm sure we'll get enough. Let me see who's here. Lucky with the rain. I'm in Texas. This is Sandy Newber. Oh, hi, Barbara C. Let's see. And we had a record-breaking heat. Wow, 20 days I've heard. You can fry eggs on the sidewalk. Oh my gosh, try to stay cool. Barbara, you may get hit by this thing coming in too. Ontario, Ruby Reds, hello. Mark and Emmy. I'm not gonna go there. Hello. Yeah, prayers. Well, you know, hopefully it's just gonna come in as a bad storm. I don't know what's gonna go on. My daughter posted she's worried she's gonna lose all her bananas. I'm thinking, what do I tie down? Gary said, just go and get anything that looks like it may fly. And whatever happens, happens, and we'll just clean up. Don't all the birds and the bugs you have pollinate? They do, but the problem with dragon fruit, this is just Stefan, they actually are not native here, dragon fruit, and where they are, there's bats that go in there. This is what I've been told. We don't have those bats. We do have bats at night, but we don't have the right pollinators. And it would have to be something that pollinates at night that's attracted to dragon fruit. And so if you come out here at night, you won't find anything in it. So they have to be pollinated at night, unlike other flowers that are pollinated all during the day. So it's different. Sandra Fee Boo. I'm just saying hello. Let's see, I said hello to Ontario. Sandy. Okay, you talked about your rain. Let's see, Mark and Emmy, Maria Gardenley. Let's see, mine are blooming too. So are the night. So are the night. And don't they look? Whoa! Don't they look like there's a light coming from the center? Yeah, they do. They look beautiful. Keep in mind, there are some dragon fruit varieties that you don't have to. The way it's built, where everything is inside. Where here, the male part comes out. Is that right? I may have it backwards. The female part is inside, and they're not together, and that's why they have to be pollinated. If they're together, all deep inside of the flower, then the wind couldn't even get to it, or anything get to it. No. Something, I hit a button. Sorry about that. Let's see. Alicia, I hope we're safe too. I'm not coming on for that though. Yeah, we'll see. The fancy bumblebee, hello. So Yeah, this is just creepy because our phone's been going off and we're getting the warnings. Then Spectrum came in today and said, you may lose internet and cell phone. So that's nice to know. So what I did was I'm charging up all my power banks and I'm charging up my power supplies, those little units I use for soldering, my soldering iron in the garden. I think, Barbara C., you got one. I'm keeping it charged up. Who knows, you may need it, and then you'll have electricity. You can plug in a TV, a little TV. There's a lot of stuff you can plug in. I heard something walking around. I think that's Gary down there. So what? Are you done? You're live. One more left. Oh, down there. I wonder if I can zoom in. Let me see. There he is. Look, we get to see him. You can't really see. It's so dark. He's got his flashlight and he's hand pollinating in the dark. I'm not hiking down there. Only because it's hard enough to get down there during the day, so I don't think I want to do this at night. I'd have to be a little more prepared with a flashlight. There he is. Now he's done, so he'll be coming up here. He's still walking around. I guess he's looking to see if there's any more. Lights off, so. Okay, so let me see if I can zoom out. Am I zoomed out? Yes. So anyway, so do you have a solar power bank for your phones? Yes, I do. I do. I've got quite a few. So you get them a lot of times for free. You buy something, they give them to you. I'm charging them all up. So this way, and I could have mine's plugged in now, but my battery's pretty good right now. So yes, I do. Plugging in my halos too. Yes. Good to plug in anything and just make sure they're well charged, because first they said it was going to hit us Friday, and I'm sorry, not Friday. They said it was going to hit us Sunday into Monday, and now we're getting the alerts that it's coming in tomorrow. We're going to start getting wind and rain possibly tomorrow. So just be ahead. I'm ahead. I'm charging everything tonight. Tried micro dwarf tomato varieties. Sandra, I did. That was my tomato project. I didn't like it. It just, my personal thought is they were so small and they all ripened at the same time. And the ones I had, I didn't think the flavor was that great. Well, I tried again. I don't know. Gary's growing some dwarf variety. So he hasn't done a video on it. I think he's growing a dwarf variety. See, have you tried that? So we did that one already. Long tongue nectar bats, let's see, are in South America. Maybe they're the pollinators. Are the long-tongued type bats the normal pollinators? Is this from South America?
South and Central
Yep.
America.
You got it. That's it. And we don't have that here. So I don't know how I can do this. Hold on. If I'm going to come down, you need to shine. Oh, you don't have a flashlight. You know what?
I've just got my...
Just point it this way. Look at me so I can see the steps.
This will probably blind you if you're not careful.
Because I can't see a thing. Got it. I know there's not, I know we're boring everybody. It's just so hard to see. I forgot to bring a flashlight. If I use the flashlight on my phone, it will burn out. See, there's one here. Okay, you know what? Maybe I should put you down. Now I'm connected. I can't do this. I don't have a good cell site here, so I can't use the cell site. I wonder if I could switch over. I'm thinking, can I leave you guys here and switch my phone? Problem is I won't be able to find my way back. I'm going to try something. If I lose you, I'll try to come back. Let's see if I can do this. There, because now I'm on cell. Is anybody still there? I'm trying to see if I did worse. Nobody's answering. I'm back. Okay, I'm now on the cell site. I'm not on Wi-Fi. Let me see if I can walk down, because now I'm on Spectrum. Spectrum doesn't always work. I'm back. Okay, let's try this again. I should, hold on, where can I sit you? Where can I sit you? I sit you in the garden. Let me see if I can find the flashlight. Enjoy the bird garden. Let me go see if I can find the flashlight. let's try this again. I got a flashlight, and we are now no longer on Wi-Fi. I have a flashlight. Let's see if we can do this. If I lose you, tell me, because I usually go with the Spectrum, the Wi-Fi, and I'm trying something different. Okay, this should have given us 3 hands. I need 1 hand to hold on to. The problem is the hillside here needs to be redone, and he hasn't done it yet. Okay. I don't want to bother him while he's there. You got the flowers. Let's see if I can do this. I can barely get through here during the day when it's light. Maybe it's better when I can't see. Am I shining any lights in your eyes?
Nope.
And we have a flashlight. Oh, Claudia in Austria. I missed it. It disappeared. Hold on. It's so hot. I want to send your bird bath. It's cool tonight. I don't want to get in your way. Let's see. Oh, cool. All I needed was a flashlight. Do you know how many you did down below in your garden?
This is 53.
So you're just counting.
Counting.
Okay, 53 flowers in one night. Let me see if I can walk here. This is terrible, this thing, the way the land is here. Okay. It's not in your eyes?
Nope.
So the stamen is out on these flowers, right? You want to explain that?
I'm counting.
Okay, he's counting. We can't bother him. You can almost see it on the flower. Let me see if I can zoom in. Let me put my flashlight down for a minute.
I need to move over that way.
Oh, he's got to move again. Some of the dragon fruit. Which way? Are you moving towards me or?
Yes, towards you.
Oh, towards me. Oh, great. See the hillside? You can't see the hillside. Okay. I have to hug the block wall or I'm going to go down. You did all the others on the other side already?
On there? Oh, yes.
Okay. Okay, some of the dragon fruit, like I was saying, they're all in one spot, the male and the female, and then it's okay. Then you can leave it and they call them self-pollinating. Ours are not self-pollinating. Here's why I can't answer anybody. I've got a flashlight in one hand and the phone in the other, and I can't scroll. Let me see if I can go this way. Oh yeah, look at that. I'll probably drop my camera. Constant, McGovern, Waterloo, Iowa. Let's see. Connect back. I don't know what it's trying to do. And oh, the connection's acting up on me. Let's see. I guess I'm on, but I've got this weird thing. I just want no filter, and then that's it, and it won't go away. Go away. All is good now for you, maybe, DP, but my phone's got something up, and I don't know how to get rid of it. Let me see if that's it. Okay, I fixed it. The picture's back. Yeah, it's the connection. I'm right now. I'm on Spectrum, so I don't know how good it is. I'm not on Wi-Fi. That's it.
That's 60 of them. I've got more.
I gotta stake up my tomato. Do it in the morning. He doesn't work for Old Navy. It's a thrift store find. It's probably the storm warning. We kept getting the warnings. No, I can't get back there. Two of us don't fit right now. Oh, any word on the storm? No, it's a category 4 right now. What did they say? 175-mile-per-hour winds averaging at 145. But when it hits here, it's got to go through San Diego. It's going to turn into a tropical storm. It did get changed from a storm watch a couple hours ago to we are now in a storm warning area. And some of the schools have been closed. So my niece's school has been closed, and she's in Pomona. So you're done?
Yep.
Oh, I turned my flashlight off. And they haven't closed the schools locally here in this part of Southern California, but we'll see what happens. I'm trying to get the flashlight off. Can you get the flashlight off for me? I can't get it off. And so I don't know what's going to be. They're all taking it day by day. We don't know what's going to be. Because it is going to change to a tropical storm, but how much it's going to go through. I think the problem is there's going to be pockets of areas in Southern California that's going to be dumped on with a lot of rain. That's the problem. Some of us may not get it. Some of us may get flooded. So I don't know what's going to be. And we got, what, a cyclone warning tonight?
No.
What did it say?
There's no tornado watch. There's cyclonic winds.
Cyclonic winds. Okay, so we got a cyclonic wind warning. We got a warning to expect 7 to 8 inches of rain here. And that's basically it. And yet look how...
High wind as well.
And high
That's
wind.
Gonna be the
and look how... What the heck was that?
fireworks.
Oh. So that's it. So now we've bored 54 people. Do you have anything to say? So you did how many flowers tonight?
What did I say? 54? I can't remember.
Yes, you said 54.
Okay, 54.
Oh, wait a minute. That was down there.
I lost count.
All right,
I
so
didn't have
it's
my
about
pen.
60.
You'll have to look over the tape later because I can't remember what I said.
I need to get my water. You know what I did? For the first time, don't do it. I sprayed myself with off because of the mosquitoes. And it got into my throat. I've never used this stuff before. I was choking and coughing. It's got a weird smell. So anyways, yeah, so it's about 60 of them, I would say you did.
Yeah, I said that I didn't write it down, so I don't remember.
Well, that's all right. So it was about 60. And that's it. Because when you were down there talking, I said something, you said you were at 50, I think you said you were at 54.
Okay.
Do I have to worry about flooding at your place? Yes. We have to worry about flooding, right?
Yeah, we have, well...
Oh, 54 plus 3.
Okay.
Ontario Ruby Red says.
Okay, 50...
57. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, yeah.
Stacy says 60. Mark says he sees 51.
60, okay, it might have been. I don't know.
But you did how many when you came up here? There were 2 there, and there was only 1 in there?
There was 1 in there. Yeah.
Okay, so they didn't all open tonight in here.
No, there's more to open.
Oh, I can see them.
I don't know with the rain whether these will even take. No, it depends on...
Oh my gosh.
It depends on if they'll take or set before we get the rain, which will be Sunday.
That's not what I said before I came out. I said, you're going to go through all this work that you've been doing for the past hour, and then this windstorm's going to come in. They're all going to be blown off.
Well,
and they'll be all over them.
That could happen too. It could be a combination of the two.
My daughter did a goodbye to her bananas today. She put a short up if you want to go see it. Yeah, because she's so afraid. All those big, beautiful bananas on those massive trees, and she said they're going to be shredded to nothing. Bananas don't like wind. Not at all. Ontario Ruby Reds, we've done this before. We could try it again. Maybe I can get a little more prepared. Well, you're going to fix that area where I can't walk in pretty soon, aren't you?
Yes.
So then I'll be able to hike down there again. It kind of an area is unstable. Oh, Mark and Emmy said they just realized they have to take down their glass hummingbird feeders. Yes, I would. Yes. I'm going to be taking down some of the plastic ones and then try to find areas where they won't blow as hard. Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to just see as it goes because the hummingbirds still have to feed. The Orioles are gone.
In Moreno Valley, I think it's pretty windy.
Wow. Well, they disappeared 3 days ago. The adults left with the occasional male showing up, and literally occasional. Instead of dozens, I saw 1, and then it looked like the females left. Today I saw 2 babies And then one adult today. That's it. When we had dozens, 50 of them at a time sitting in a tree, and they're all gone. Something made them leave. And I don't know if it's the storm. I don't know if it's the weather. Normally, we have the Orioles come in March, and they stay until the middle of September. So they're a full month ahead gone, and I don't understand that. Hummingbirds were happy. This morning they came in and they had all the feeders to themselves. It's quiet. And the coyotes have been marking a lot tonight, even before the sun went down.
It's young coyote season, so they're getting together and socializing.
Oh wow, they've been loud.
Like this year's young. Like
Wow.
Teenagers probably. I would.
Teenagers partying. I heard somebody having a party up here. I should move over because they can't see the. I don't know if they can see it really good. Anyways, the canyon lights. Look at that. Oh well, I thought I'd come on for a moment, and I thought it was going to be more exciting. It wasn't as exciting because earlier when I went through here, I counted like 35 plus flowers, but they all didn't open tonight.
No, they didn't all open.
So we'll have more tomorrow. And then you can come out here in the middle of the storm and do it. What?
I don't know. This ladder thing's starting to get tiresome.
You don't like doing this?
The ladders?
Yeah.
It's a lot easier when they're on the ground, so I might end up trimming some.
It's trimming them down now. And we should set them up differently where they're not all over. The ladder, you're doing it for shade? Why do you have it growing 10, 15?
No, I like having the idea of having a thick hedge, but now that they've got age to them, this year I might prune them back, and that'll promote more growth too.
And then just do the lower ones then.
Yeah, just keep them low. Because
we can't get to all of them. And then when it goes to picking them, if you don't pick them at the right time, the sparrows or the house finches have figured out they taste good. Barbara C says, thank you. Love seeing the gorgeous night blooms. Oh, I know they are beautiful. Actually, we should be standing there by it.
Yeah.
Because you can't see the one that's in here. And it's a shame I couldn't get back there or down your garden. Yeah, isn't that gorgeous?
See, some of these might bloom tomorrow night, or maybe there's going to be quite a few Sunday, but that's not going to help. But they may bloom tomorrow night. That one there, it's getting a bit of size to it, and there's a couple tucked underneath.
So there's the flowers, but again, you can't see what we had. There's just the other side of the wall was loaded, and then your garden was loaded. Yeah. So you did 90% of them in your garden tonight.
Yeah, I would say.
Wow. So you can also grow them in pots, and I plan on doing a lot of cuttings. I have to. It's growing all over the garden out here now, and I'm walking through, and I'm getting, look at them, bitten. See how they're growing? You just cut them off. And you just stick them in pots, and they'll grow. Look at all the flowers.
This is a white variety. We also have red varieties that haven't flowered yet.
And those
and a purple.
And a purple. And those are self-pollinating?
They're self-pollinating.
You don't have to pollinate those. So that's a better way of doing it. So let me see who's here. Mark says it's almost 11 in California. I don't even know what time it is. And next video, baby nursery. Oh, let's see. How far are you from LA? We're not too far from LA. Is the storm supposed to be a direct hit? No, William. We're not getting hit. We're not getting hit directly with this thing.
No, it's hard to predict the direct path. But
Baja certain part of Baja, I heard just now before I went on that they're going to get the direct hit. They think.
Well, they'll get possibly the direct hit of the hurricane, and then either side depends on how it travels.
Yeah.
So California, Arizona, and Nevada's supposed to get.
I saw that.
The tropical storm weather.
Jeez. Let's see. Oh my goodness, you're going to have to check for downed birds. I know. Mark says he's number one. Mark says he's number one even when he's not number one. Mark, are you number one? You probably are with all those peppers you grow there. Another hour. No, 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 no. Let's see, the lights are pretty. I know the lights are pretty. All right. I worked in the garden today and did a lot, and I'm working on a new project. I'm tired. Are you tired? You look tired. You must be tired.
Yeah,
You've been
I'm
trimming
tired.
trees and stuff all day
Yeah, I've been trimming trees.
for weed abatement. Just think, after the winds hit, all those plants that have bolted. Let's see. All those seeds landing all over. I see a bumper crop in the future. That's DP. Who knows? I don't know what's going to be. Yeah, it might turn around and be nothing. I could do a walkthrough. This is the garden before the storm, and then walk through. There's the garden after the storm. It'll probably look the same, I hope. I think the big thing Gary's worried about is the backyard will get flooded. You said the whole back will be a lake, and that's what happens.
Cars into spots where we can get out if we need to.
Yeah, and not under big trees in case
Not
something.
under big trees.
Yeah, that's why I said move my car. I parked it under the big pepper tree. So I don't want it under, just in case any trees come down. Hawaii is the 50th state. I think Mark's talking to somebody. Ken Brown, thinking about you in Southern California. I'm guessing we're going to be okay, but you know, this is the first time. I've never gone through anything. What a year. I mean, first you have the sea going through. Oh, speaking of that, my brother's sick. My sister-in-law, my niece had it now. And they're going through a lot there. Then you've got snow. And then we have a big storm. We have this major storm of water, rain, so much rain. And now we have a hurricane? My goodness.
Well, a tropical storm.
A tropical storm. Well, it's a hurricane right now. Our bucket list has holes. I love much of and many prayers, everyone. Yeah, everybody, stay safe. Thank you so much. Barbara says I heard 60, but I'm going backwards, so it probably is a question.
I might have said 60.
Oh, flowers. That's right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you have to work? I think I've got to most of them. All right.
Yeah, my arms are itchy from the...
Mosquitoes?
No, from the cactus spines.
I have long sleeves.
Yeah.
And I sprayed myself with off.
Yeah,
and I sprayed myself and then took a deep breath. I was doing something. It's like, oh my gosh, this stuff is hard on you.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking. I didn't rug up, so my arms are itchy.
From this?
From the spines.
I was thinking mosquitoes, but we have our friendly spiders up there that are, look at all the mosquitoes.
Oh, there's orb spiders everywhere.
Yes, I know. I really don't like spiders, but I don't mind them in the garden. I just don't want them anywhere else. And I don't like walking into their big webs. There's a couple of them around here. Here they catch all night, they do their thing, and then in the morning all the birds fly through them, and that's the end of their web, and they have to do it all over again the next night. And it will be the same spider. He'll kind of make a little home in that corner there, and then he'll come back tomorrow night and do the same thing. You should see what happens on my cameras, the Wise Cam. Sometimes they decide to build one right on top, and all you see is this great big white monster sitting there all night right in the camera. Oh, Ken Brown, I'm so happy you had the tree removed above your wall before this.
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
And the debris from the tree, I haven't cleared it completely, so a lot of that might come down the wall.
Oh.
So
Well, we'll wait and see. It's so odd because it's so peaceful right now and beautiful.
Well, the calm before the storm.
It's hard to believe, but you know, I'm glad my sister-in-law has to drive to San Diego, and she was going to go Sunday and drive back Sunday night, and they changed it to tomorrow night, so that's really good. Yep. The Ontario Ruby Red says calm before the storm. Sylvia says she's looking forward to the storm, tired of the heat. We're already kind of cool tonight. Isn't it kind of cool?
Yeah, it's cooled down a little bit.
Mark's got Carolina Reapers growing, and he's harvesting them. Yeah, it has cooled down. It's going to be cool during the storm, right? Like in the upper 70s, 80s, or am I wrong?
Yeah, it'd be something like that, I think. not going to be in the 90s.
All right. So maybe I'll have you say goodbye. Trying to see if there's anything else. Lady Cat, hello. Hi, Robbie and Gary. I bought a dragon fruit plant, ruby fruit flesh. Let's see, wait, it has 2 baby fruits starting. I'm so excited. Oh, that's great. So we've got the red, but it hasn't started yet fruiting. And then we have a purple that Deborah, did you buy that or did Deborah?
Deborah gave it.
Debbie, okay,
Girls,
my daughter
Debbie
Debbie bought it and gave it to Gary. So he's got a purple one too.
Oh, that one I think needs to be pollinated.
That's why she gave it. I forgot. She bought it and then found out it has to be hand pollinated. So she brought it to him. Here, you have a gift. I don't want it. That's right. Oh, okay. Oh, just Steph. It's Steph. S-T-E-P-H, Steph?
Yeah.
Okay, just Steph says, I said you are going to be, I said you are gonna be helping all the baby birds staying. Oh, I see what you're saying, the Orioles or anybody. Yes, we'll be putting out feeders and everything no matter what. I'll have to look at places where that won't catch a ton of wind.
Yeah.
I don't know how the window will be there, but there's certain ways that I can hang it up where it won't blow as bad. We'll have to see. How do you feed your dragon fruit, Gary? Lady Cat wants to know.
When I set it up, I put a lot of broken down wood chips, mixed it in with the soil, and I haven't really fed it. I haven't given it any fertilizer.
I don't feed mine, so it's just feeding from the ground or leaves falling in there. So we don't really feed it. Jeremy Heath is saying Epsom salt soak will help with the itch. Just pollinated my pumpkins. That's good to know. Can be eerie but beautiful. The calm before the storm. Athens, calm before the storm. That's Lady Cat. I like spiders and centipedes. They eat ants. Oh, that's Mark. All right. Well, we'll see. Maybe we'll do this again soon, and we'll see. If the storm hits, I've had a few of you ask, are you going live during the storm? As I'm blowing through. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens, how it hits. We went live when it snowed, and periodically we go on when there's something to go on. I thought this was going to be exciting, but I couldn't get down there. And then I could have tried your garden. I don't know.
Well,
walk through all these orb spiders.
Sometimes we've done it up here, but there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. There's 10 just in this area that haven't opened yet.
Yeah, and it's really overgrown now because I put the trough here.
11.
11?
11, yeah.
And then I've got too much here. Otherwise, last time it was all open. So I'm working on it. So we'll have to see. All right. Well, I'm going to wish everybody a really good evening, depending when you are. Is Gary from Australia? How did you meet? Oh, long story, just Stefan. But yes, he is from Australia. He came out here visiting, and that's when I met you. Over 30 years ago.
Yes.
Is that scary? Over 30 years ago. All right. We're going to say goodnight to everybody. Everybody have a wonderful evening. We'll do this again. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I will do this again. Let me turn around back on Gary. And I guess that's it. I can't think of anything else.
Okay, I hope we didn't bore you too much, and thanks for watching.
I tried, but we'll come back and we'll do it again. Maybe next time we can put some lights out or something, or maybe I'll go down to Gary's. That would be a sight to see your garden. Are you going to have a whole bunch more flowers opening at one time again?
Yeah, I think this, over the next week I think there'll be a few. But this is probably the super bloom. Tonight was probably the biggest.
Well,
I've missed a few though. There's been a couple early on in the week that I missed. I just didn't have the energy to get the ladders down there and get things together because I've been using my ladders with the tree work. So
the other night you told me you didn't want to go down. There was only a couple of them. So tonight was the super bloom?
Yeah.
There's a theory that people said they only bloom when you have a full moon. Remember? There's been a few people said that's when they bloom. There's no moon at all, let alone a full moon. There's nothing out. All right. Jeremy, good night. Mark is still saying he's number one. He's telling everybody he's number one. Claudia, good night. Sissy, S-I-S-S-Y, be safe. Thank you. DP is wishing us we'll be okay. We'll probably come on live. We'll see. Emmy Lytle, thank you. We'll see how things go. William, good night. Sylvia, Mark. Barbara, good night. Barbara, you stay safe too, because I think you're going to get hit with parts. Barbara's going to get some of it.
Yeah, I think it'll, yeah, that part of Arizona.
Just Steph says this was a live. This live is great. All right, well I'm gonna say good night. Have a wonderful evening. Bye everybody, and we'll do it again. And hopefully, we'll be standing here in the storm saying, "Where is it? Look how beautiful everything is." Let's hope. Say goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.